Yo, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today we're going to talk about even more reasons why you should be excited for the 2024 season, as there are 6 big attractions. Some are going to be reimagined attractions and some brand new attractions opening up this year at the theme park. And in the last video we spoke about everything new coming to Thorpe Park, about their Project Sparkle. So if you haven't seen that, go and check that out as well, where we specifically talk about everything at Thorpe Park. But this is going to be overall in the UK. So all the UK parks there is, all the new attractions coming in 2024. So starting off, we're going to talk about my home park, which is a park we visit majority of the time. And we always get loads of visits in throughout the year, which is Alton Towers. And if you don't know what's going on at Alton Towers, I'm pretty sure most of you do, but there's the Nemesis retrack. So this is going to be a complete overall retrack of the ride, which is going to be opening up hopefully at the start of the 2024 season, if it's not delayed, that is, anyway. So it's going to be a complete retrack of the supports, the track. It's going to have a new theme, new station building, and a new colour scheme and trains. So I've been watching all the updates from Nemesis since it's closed, and it's really starting to take shape now. Like, I think majority of the track is in place, and I think the colour scheme just looks really, like, it just stands out so much, like with the black and the red. And the new station building is going to look really good as well, because they did actually release, it's going to be called Nemesis Reborn, and they actually did release like a little trailer for that. So hang on, should we just put it in now? We'll just put it in now. Let's take a look at this. So as you can see, I mean, I think that is going to be the station building, that big monster. So it's going to look really good, and really looking forward for it to open up in 2024, and just to see basically how much it has changed. Obviously, the ride is still exactly the same. In my opinion, I think it's just going to look a whole lot better in a way, because it's going to look a lot more fresher. It's going to really stand out in Forbidden Valley, and it's going to look like a whole new ride. So yeah, can't wait to ride Nemesis in 2024, or should I say, because we are in 2024 now, should I say in March, hopefully if it does open by then. And then let's move on to Thorpe Park. So obviously, like I said, we did do a separate video on this in the last video, but I feel like we need to touch up on it anyway. So Hyperia, because it's just such a big development at Thorpe Park, it's going to be the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster with speeds up to 80 miles per hour. It's going to have the gold and white colour scheme, which is really looking good, I think, at the moment. Like, the colour scheme just really stands out. Can't wait to see what the actual theming of the ride is. I think it's going to be sort of like an Egyptian sort of theme, which is going to look really, really good. I think the only problem is with Hyperia at the moment is it's going to have a short ride time. But I'm hoping, because obviously it is going to be the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster, it's going to definitely make up for that short ride time. Really looking forward to Hyperia. Obviously, it is Thorpe Park's first roller coaster in like 12 years at the park, so definitely much needed. The Swarm opening up in 2012, that was the last roller coaster at the park, so definitely much needed. And yeah, really looking forward to riding Hyperia, and hopefully that is going to be at the start of the season as well. Now let's talk about Drayton Manor. So Drayton Manor is going to have 2 new sort of roller coasters coming in 2024. So when I say sort of new, we're going to have one reimagined ride, and another is going to be completely brand new. So let's talk about Shockwave Reimagined. So it's going to have a brand new train. It's going to offer a completely different ride experience with it being sit down. Obviously, we know that Shockwave was the UK's only stand-up roller coaster, but obviously now it's going to be a sit down, which in theory is going to lower the height restriction down from 1.4. just so basically it gives everyone a chance to ride this great ride at the park. Obviously, with Drayton Manor moving more towards family and younger and like younger ones, it's going to provide them for a chance to ride a Shockwave if they haven't already. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the theme of it as well, and can't wait to see the new trains because it is going to have a new train as well. So really looking forward to seeing that and how it's going to basically differ from the stand-up version. Obviously, the stand-up version had that novelty because it was the only one in the UK. But with it being sit down, I hope it's going to be a bit more smooth because if you have ridden Shockwave stand-up before, yeah, it is pretty rough. So hopefully it will smoothen out the roller coaster so we can basically make up for what we've lost. But yeah, can't wait to get on that as well. So sticking on with the theme for Drayton Manor, they're going to have a brand new roller coaster as well. So they removed Apocalypse, and it's going to be in that area where Apocalypse was. So it's going to be part of a new themed area. Again, it's going to have a gold track, and it's looking to be a Wild West themed area as well. It's going to provide a lift hill and a launch. So again, I think this is going to be a massive development for Drayton Manor. Hopefully it's going to bring, obviously, new people to the park as well. Really good that Drayton Manor are making these improvements as well. So this is looking like it's going to be a Wild West area just because we've got the Sheriff's Showdown in there. We've got the barrel ride as well. And they're all like Wild West sort of themed rides. So with the gold track as well, could we see it's going to be like sort of a gold mine themed? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, really looking forward to that and everything that is coming in the 2024 season. So just a couple other rides to touch up on now. So we'll go to Legoland Windsor. Now, I don't really get to this theme park. I mean, I have been before, but with it having like, I think it just with it drawing like a younger crowd with the small rides there, it's not really got any big roller coasters until now really, with the new minifigure speedway opening up, which is going to be a dueling roller coaster family ride. So it's not going to be a massive ride, however it is going to be, I think, the biggest one at the park, and as well as some of the other Legolands as well. The theme is going to be based on to the Lego minifigures, so hopefully we might even get to there this year just to check that out, because like I said, with them opening that up now, it's going to hopefully draw another crowd in as well, rather than just like the younger audience. But obviously that's what Legoland have gone for, so hopefully I can get to the park this year. We'll have to see when we go down to Thorpe Park as well this year, and hopefully pay a visit as well to Legoland Windsor, because I've not actually done a vlog on the channel of Legoland before. Obviously I have been, but never vlogged it, so yeah, we'll provide a little bit of something different as well on the channel. And then moving on to the final attraction of 2024, we're going to go to Adventure Island, and that is going to, and they are going to be opening up a brand new drop tower. So it's going to be 125 feet tall. It's the same manufacturer as Crop Drop and Magma. So obviously Crop Drop at Chessington World of Adventures and Magma at Thorpe Park. It's going to be the tallest ride at the park. Can be thrill or family, so I'm hoping this is going to be more thrill. We've just been how Adventure Island is, but we'll see. It's going to have good views of the park, and it's going to be on a 360-degree spin. So we did visit Adventure Island in 2022, so hopefully this is going to be another opportunity for us to get down back to Adventure Island as well. Whether it will be for this year, we'll have to see. We have got a couple of big trips planned for this year, so it's just working around all of them as well. But yeah, brand new drop tower. Hopefully it's going to be more thrill, because I think a lot of, definitely the one at, Chessington and at Thorpe Park, they're sort of more family. So Hopefully they're going to turn the operations more to a thrill ride, just with being how Adventure Island is. So that is everything new coming to UK theme parks, from reimagined rides to brand new rides at all these UK parks. So like I said in the last video, it's going to be a big year for UK parks, and I really can't wait for the 2024 season to start up in March. That is this video, and if you did all enjoy, as always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.